Hope, struggle, victory, these words capture the journey of many of God's faithful servants on earth. In a world growing increasingly unstable, where religion seems to be losing its foothold, there are still unexpected places where Catholicism isn't just surviving, it's shining brighter than ever. In the midst of political unrest, religious persecution, and cultural divides, these resilient Catholic communities rise up, showing the power of faith in the most challenging circumstances. In this video, we'll explore 10 surprising regions where Catholicism is flourishing against all odds, highlighting the courage and dedication of believers who refuse to let their faith be diminished. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. Number 10. Turkey. Turkey, a predominantly Muslim nation with deep Islamic traditions, may seem an unlikely place for Catholicism to survive, yet it endures. Despite a history of complex Christian-Muslim relations and strict secular laws governing religious expression, the small Catholic community in Turkey remains resilient. The church operates quietly, fostering interfaith dialogue and supporting both expatriates and local Catholics. A key factor in its survival is its dedication to education and social services, which serve as bridges between communities. Though small, Catholic institutions have made meaningful contributions to Turkish society, showing remarkable perseverance and adaptability. This quiet endurance reflects the faith and commitment of Turkey's Catholics, proving that even in challenging environments, their values and beliefs can thrive. Number 9. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, with its strict enforcement of Islamic law and ban on public religious expression, is an unexpected place where Catholicism quietly thrives. In a country where practicing any religion outside of Islam is prohibited, and possession of religious items like a Bible is punishable, the survival of Catholicism is truly remarkable. Despite these harsh restrictions, a community of resilient Catholics, mostly foreign workers from predominantly Catholic countries, has found ways to keep their faith alive. They gather discreetly in small groups, often in private homes, to celebrate Mass and offer spiritual support. The ever-present risk of discovery, deportation, or imprisonment only strengthens their commitment to their beliefs. Though largely hidden, the Catholic Church in Saudi Arabia stands as a powerful symbol of faith's resilience. It shows that even in the most oppressive environments, Catholicism can persist, driven by the bravery and unwavering spirit of believers who refuse to let their faith fade. Number 8. Russia. In a country dominated by the Russian Orthodox Church, the survival and quiet growth of Catholicism in Russia is remarkable. Despite being a minority, Catholicism has found a place among ethnic groups like Poles, Lithuanians, and expatriates. The community, often gathering in makeshift spaces due to limited church buildings, remains deeply committed to its faith. Beyond maintaining a presence, the Catholic Church in Russia fosters cultural and intellectual dialogue through its educational institutions, blending spiritual and academic pursuits. Despite facing social and political challenges, Russian Catholics persevere, demonstrating the resilience of faith in the face of adversity. Their quiet strength and commitment highlight Catholicism's universal ability to adapt and thrive, even in unlikely environments. Number 7. Japan. Japan, known for its Shinto and Buddhist traditions, is an unlikely stronghold of Catholicism, yet the Catholic community has flourished against incredible odds. Rooted in the legacy of the hidden Christians who kept their faith alive during centuries of persecution, Japan's Catholic Church remains deeply resilient. Though small in number, Japanese Catholics have made significant contributions to society, particularly in education, healthcare, and social services. Their unwavering devotion and continued influence reflect their strong commitment to faith, proving the enduring strength of Catholicism in Japan, despite historical and modern challenges. Number 6. Nigeria. Nigeria, known for its Islamic roots in the north and evangelical Protestantism in the south, is experiencing a remarkable rise in Catholicism that goes beyond numbers. It's a dynamic expansion influencing all aspects of society. Catholicism is flourishing nationwide, especially in areas where vibrant liturgies draw large congregations, fostering spiritual unity and communal strength. The Catholic Church in Nigeria has become a leader in addressing critical social issues like poverty, education, and healthcare. Through schools, hospitals, and social programs, the Church actively uplifts millions. Its engagement in justice, peace, and human rights has made it a powerful force for positive change, standing against corruption and inequality. This rapid expansion highlights Catholicism's adaptability and resilience in difficult environments, positioning the Church as both a spiritual and social leader in Nigeria. Number 5. South Korea. In South Korea, where Protestantism and secularism have traditionally dominated, the growth of Catholicism over recent decades has been unexpected and profound. Despite the nation's rapid modernization and strong presence of other faiths, Catholicism has become a major religious force. This growth is driven by the Church's commitment to intellectual rigor and social activism, addressing issues like human rights, poverty, and inequality. For a younger, more educated generation disillusioned with materialism, Catholicism offers a deeper alternative. The Church's historical role in democratization and standing against authoritarianism further solidified its credibility as a defender of justice and marginalized voices. By engaging with modern societal issues like environmental concerns and mental health, the Catholic Church has remained relevant and attractive, adapting to South Korea's evolving landscape. Number 4. Iraq. Iraq, long associated with conflict and religious turmoil, offers a surprising story of faith's resilience. Despite decades of war and persecution, the Chaldean Catholics, one of the oldest Christian communities, have held on to their faith with incredible strength. Though ISIS's brutal campaign sought to erase Christianity, forcing many to flee or face execution, the Chaldean Catholics endured. In the aftermath, displaced communities returned, rebuilding homes and churches as symbols of their faith's survival. The renewal of Catholicism in Iraq is remarkable. Even after near genocidal conditions, the Chaldean Catholics have preserved their traditions, passed them to future generations, and reignited hope, proving that faith can thrive even in the harshest circumstances. Number 3. Vietnam. In a country where the communist government has long enforced strict control over religious practices, Vietnam remains a powerful example of Catholicism's resilience. Despite government surveillance and restrictive laws, the faith, deeply rooted since the 16th century, continues to thrive, particularly in rural areas where the Church also provides essential social support and education, often stepping in where government services are lacking. A key sign of the Church's vitality is the growing number of vocations to the priesthood and religious life, reflecting a deeply committed and vibrant Catholic community. Vietnamese Catholics have skillfully balanced practicing their faith while complying with state regulations, demonstrating remarkable resilience and dedication. This story is not just one of survival, but of thriving against the odds, as Catholicism in Vietnam grows ever stronger in the face of adversity. Number 2. Cuba. Cuba, long ruled by a communist regime skeptical of religion, may seem an unlikely place for Catholicism to flourish. For years, the government imposed heavy restrictions, closing churches and forcing priests to leave. However, after Pope John Paul II's pivotal 1998 visit, Catholicism quietly re-emerged, with the Church re-establishing itself as a source of spiritual and humanitarian aid. Today, the Catholic Church plays a key role in fostering community and providing essential support. Its enduring presence in Cuba reflects resilience and peace, demonstrating how faith can unite and uplift society, even in challenging circumstances. This resurgence highlights the Church's ability to thrive and bring hope to those in need. Number 1. China. China, with its long and complex history, might not seem like a place where Catholicism could thrive. Since the founding of the People's Republic in 1949, the government has promoted atheism as part of its national identity. The Chinese Communist Party maintains strict control over religious practices and for decades has promoted a state-controlled version of Catholicism through the Chinese Patriotic Catholic Association, which operates independently from the Vatican. This divide has left many Catholics in a difficult position, forcing them to choose between loyalty to the state or to Rome. Despite these immense challenges, Catholicism has not only survived but has quietly grown, particularly in the less monitored rural regions. In these remote villages, far from the oversight of urban authorities, underground churches have become a vital part of Catholic life. These clandestine congregations, often small and meeting in secret locations like homes or hidden spaces, continue to conduct mass, administer sacraments, and build tight-knit faith communities. Though small and always at risk of being discovered, these underground churches are powerful symbols of perseverance and spiritual strength. The growth of Catholicism in China is not only a testament to the devotion of its followers, but also to the enduring power of the human spirit to seek out meaning, even under oppressive conditions. Chinese Catholics face constant surveillance, harassment, and the threat of arrest, but their faith remains steadfast. For them, Catholicism is not just a religious label, but an intrinsic part of their lives, guiding them through their daily struggles and providing hope in the face of adversity. Within these underground churches, faith is kept alive through whispered prayers, secret baptisms, and the continuation of sacred traditions passed down through generations. Despite the ever-present risk of exposure, the determination to maintain the Catholic faith burns bright. The steady growth of Catholicism in China under such extreme restrictions is nothing short of miraculous. It illustrates how faith can inspire courage, build communities, and persevere, even in the most hostile environments. The Catholic experience in China exemplifies how religion can flourish despite overwhelming obstacles. It showcases the adaptability and resilience of the faith, which can take root in even the harshest of conditions. The story of Catholicism in China is about more than just survival. It is about the triumph of the human spirit and the lasting power of belief. In a nation where religion is heavily regulated, the rise of underground Catholic communities stands as a profound testament to the strength of faith in the face of adversity. These 10 nations offer a striking snapshot of the world's diversity, each facing its own set of unique challenges. Yet, in all of these places, the Catholic faith has not only managed to survive, but, in many cases, has flourished. Whether it's the underground churches in China, the resilient Chaldean Catholics of Iraq, or the secret gatherings in Saudi Arabia, these stories reveal the incredible strength, adaptability, and unwavering spirit of the Catholic faith. These communities are a powerful testament to the idea that faith can endure even in the most difficult and hostile environments. Their stories provide hope and inspiration, not just to Catholics, but to all who witness the power of belief. The unexpected rise of Catholicism in these regions challenges the common narrative of religion's decline, reminding us that faith, when nurtured and protected, can thrive in even the most unlikely places. Thank you for watching. If you found this video inspiring, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss future content.